Here are 5 WWE matches that you forgot Becky Lynch competed in, because Becky Lynch, since making it to the main roster, she's a top star for the company. But just like anyone else, she's had her ups, she's had her downs, but by God, she's still the man to this day. So here we go. At number 5, it's Becky Lynch teaming up with Natalya to take on Charlotte Flair and Dana Brooke at the 2016 Money in the Bank PLE. Yeah, this happened. It was forgettable, with both teams capable of doing way better than it was. Flair eventually went over and won the match by hitting the natural selection on Natalya, and after the match, Natalya turned heel on a babyface Becky Lynch, and then they went on to feud, but this match happened. At number 4, it's Sasha Banks, because in 2015, Lynch and Sasha Banks shared the ring for a match at that TLC pay-per-view. In that match, it was underrated. Lynch almost won with the disarmor, but eventually Banks won with the help of Tamina and Naomi due to outside interference. It's hard to believe, looking back now, years later, that these two top stars would be on a pre-show match of one of WWE's pay-per-view events. Now, obviously, Sasha Banks, she's no longer with the company. She's Mercedes Moné, and she's out doing her thing outside of the company. And Becky Lynch continues to be a top star for WWE. But man, booking these two on a pre-show makes you wonder and shows you that time surely does fly by. At number 3, it's when Becky Lynch wrestled Brie Bella on the December 21st, 2015 episode of Raw. This was a Slammy Awards edition. You remember when they used to do that? Oh, so glad they got rid of that concept. Although the match wasn't anything special, it gave Lynch another opportunity to gain experience on the main roster and work with a veteran-type star. And despite Brie's offense, Lynch had the support of the reigning Divas champion, Charlotte Flair at the time, in her corner, and ultimately won with her disarmor finisher. Now, I understand Brie Bella. Hey, look, she's not the greatest wrestler in the world. I get that. But due to the Bella name, the Bella twins name with her sister Nikki, it's a name, and it was another stepping point in the direction of the career of Becky Lynch in WWE. At number 3, it's Mickie James. Yeah, in 2017 at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event, Lynch opened the show in a match with James, a future WWE Hall of Famer. And despite the fans cheering for Mickie throughout the match, the former women's champion, she gave Lynch a competitive match. Lynch actually gained momentum by ramming James into the turnbuckle, and Mickie almost won the match. In the end, though, it was Lynch who countered Mickie's iconic DDT finisher, rolled her up 1, 2, 3 to pick up a underrated match victory. Do you remember this match? And number 1, it was when Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair teamed up on the November 11th, 2019 episode of Monday Night Raw to challenge the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag team championships. The Kabuki Warriors, always a fun name to pronounce, Asuka, Kairi Sane. Well, this match happened over in Manchester, England, and it was actually a really great way to start the show. Lynch, who at the time was the reigning Raw Women's Champion, was hoping to become Becky 2 belts once again. However, those hopes were crushed, shattered, tossed into the ether once Asuka rolled her up for the win, thanks to Bayley and Shayna Baszler's outside fight that distracted the top WWE star. Despite their past differences, though, Lynch and Flair put them aside to give it their all in the ring, but ultimately came up short in their attempts to win the championships.